Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Hey, what's up, everybody? Happy New Year's, Merry Christmas, whatever the fuck you celebrate. I don't know. It's like 32 holidays, 32 flavors of this bubblicious bubble gum. But I know I'm late on the Happy New Year's. It's the 5th. New Year's was like 8 days ago. But, I'm late for everything. But today, I'm going to be speaking about, some shit that's been going on. And in the background, you're going to see some 2K. My guy Shawn came back into town. So we all met up. We was playing 2K. And I thought my mic was recording because, we was adding some commentary behind it, like jokes and shit. But it was like an audio manager program that was blocking my mic from picking up sound. So it only recorded the in-gameplay audio. So y'all just going to get my commentary over that gameplay. And I was real mad too because that shit was funny. Like, some of the stuff we were saying was funny. Not all. Sometimes it was quiet when we got serious because, 2K is serious as hell. Especially when you took as many L's as them niggas did. Because I was like 6-0. But next time I know to really test. Like, that, it was a rookie mistake. I didn't test my mic before starting. I just, press record, all that shit. But today, we're going to talk about something that's been going on lately. And it got people on the fence. You got two sides, which you really shouldn't. But, it's always got to be an opposite to a... You always got to be an opposing side to anything. And that is this Bill Cosby bullshit going on. And right off the bat, I think Bill Cosby is guilty. Where there's smoke, there's fire. It's like more than 40 women coming and saying that, blah, blah, blah. We all know the case. You cannot, if it was one or two, okay, you could say maybe they're lying, maybe it's like a ploy or something. But when it's 40 fucking women, sorry, but it has to be something there, like, and, most people, and when I say most people, I mean my people, black people, some is just, I ain't gonna say the smart ones because I don't want to call nobody stupid. But the ones who actually read up on the case and actually did their research, they all say the same thing. Bill Cosby is guilty, which he is. But then you also have some that can't separate the art from the character. And what I mean by that is, okay, we all know Bill Cosby. We all know the Cosby Show. What a great show that was. Fat Albert. Well, besides, let me say this, the Bill Cosby, the character from the Cosby Show, Fat Albert, whatever else was classic. Great character, great shows, great cartoon, whatever. But that doesn't excuse him from what he did. And some people can't separate art from the character. You can still like the Cosby Show, still like Fat Albert, but you cannot sit there and go, Bill Cosby is innocent because I love the Cosby Show. That's not how shit works. I know that's how people want shit to work, but that's not how it works. I don't know why people are quick to come to his defense, but it's like, why? And then, let me get into this. One, people, if you're going to come to Bill Cosby defense, please come up with a smart defense for him. Everybody who says he's innocent, they all say the same shit. It is all dumb when you really think about it. I'm going to break it down. And the main theory is, people think Bill Cosby is innocent because, and this happens every time a person of color gets into trouble, people think it's a conspiracy against said person. They think the industry is trying to tear them down. Listen, Bill Cosby is 80 years old. He's not somebody who let's say if it feels true, the industry will even give two fucks about. Like, they don't care. And then, you got this theory going around that, All this is because Bill Cosby tried to buy NBC. I know we all seen the Facebook post, and I cannot tell you how fucking stupid that sounds. First off, let's keep it real. What does NBC, and I believe he tried to buy NBC in the 90s. If my sources are correct that I read, he tried to buy in the 90s. These rape allegations goes back to 64, 65. So how does the two correlate? No correlation there. Second, he tried to buy NBC. I don't know where he's getting the money from for NBC. I'm not saying he's broke, but that's $1 billion. I mean, I believe Comcast owns the channel, or Universal. I don't know. I didn't know NBC was for sale. I really didn't. But I'm pretty sure they would not sell it for what's Bill Cosby worth. Pretty sure it goes higher than that. Second is, what exactly is he buying NBC for? Like, let's think about that. People say he wants to buy NBC to give people of color a better chance, a channel of their own. Well, Bill Cosby needs to fire his financial advisors, because TV is on its last legs. Like, that TV is a medium. It's dead. Like, you got Netflix, Hulu, YouTube. What else you got? All types of stuff. People are going towards the internet for their show watching, movies, shows, whatever, whatever, music. You got Spotify for music. And people are there. I'm not going to say they're not watching TV less, but it's the way they're watching TV. So why would you spend money on a channel that will still be owned by a corporation? Because I know they will not let any of, I'm going to get into it later, of the whole NBC anything. Why would they sell NBC anyway? But why invest your money into a dying medium? That's like Bill Cosby getting a bunch of comedians, recording it and putting it out on VHS. Why the fuck would you do that? That's idiotic. And what is he exactly buying? And what I'm trying to say is, if he was trying to give, black entertainers a way to showcase their talents, how about start a YouTube channel? How about make a deal with Netflix for like Cosby Productions or something like that? Why go to a TV channel, And my next point I want to get into is, think about it like this. Cosby buying NBC does what? What exactly is he buying NBC for? And why this channel, like, what exactly are you buying for NBC? Are you buying just the name of NBC? Are you buying the show catalog from them? Is he just buying the rights to use the channel? Or what? What exactly is he buying NBC for? And that goes back to my previous point of just start your own. Get on the internet. That way you don't have to answer to anyone. Because even if he wanted to buy NBC, Universal of Comcast would still want to be in control of that TV channel. They don't want to give away their whole channel. Like, but what do I know? Maybe they do, because as far as I know, people just say, oh, he's trying to buy NBC. What exactly is he trying to buy NBC? Is he trying to buy the catalog of NBC? Or is he trying to buy just the channel? That's what people need to understand of why that shit sounds stupid as hell. I could see if he was going to NBC or Universal, Comcast, whoever owns it, and he was trying to buy back catalog of his show, the Wayans Brothers, Martin, whatever, all the 90s, 90 and 80s black shows, and then he was gonna take that and start his own like streaming service of black shows. But even then, what the fuck does that have to do with rape charges that goes back to the 60s? Earliest rape charges go back to 64, 65. So what I'm asking is, what does buying NBC have to do with any of that? Like, oh, he tried to buy NBC, so they start this big conspiracy plan that dates back before he even wants to buy NBC. You see how that doesn't make any sense? Now, people have, I guess, Wikipedia his page and found out that his son was killed. Now, that is included in this NBC theory, as in, oh, he tried to buy NBC in the 90s. That's how his son got killed. Now he's trying to buy NBC again. These rape charges come upon him. And I have one question. Why can't Universal, that owns NBC, or Comcast, I forgot which owns, I believe Universal owns Comcast, which owns NBC. My sources could be wrong. I'm more than likely to be proven wrong. But why would they not just say no? What's so bad about saying no to the sale? Why do they have to create? Why would they, according to these retards that posted shit on Facebook, why would they not just say no instead of, one, killing his son, and two, starting these rape charges? And that it's astonishing that people could come up with bullshit like this. And that poses another problem within the black community, is that we are so quick to judge a police officer that kills an innocent boy. And rightfully so, we should jump to conclusions. Like, our trust within the police department is at its lowest. I'm not saying we shouldn't, but what I'm saying is, as soon as we found out that police killed a young innocent black male or black female, it's like we always jump to the conclusion, and we mostly be right. But how can you jump to that conclusion and then with Bill Cosby, and we jump to conclusions and say they guilty? All right, off the bat, they guilty. Police officers are guilty. They need to be fired, put in jail, whatever. But at the same time, when there's one of us that's committed a crime, we are quick to say we are innocent. It's a conspiracy. We don't do no crimes. That's just a white man. Sorry, but it's time that we take responsibility for our own actions. There is no big bad conspiracy plan to fuck with black entertainers. Let me tell you something. The richest people on earth, the ones who control shit, they don't give two fucks about a black entertainer. They don't. Let's just put it out there. There is no conspiracy plan. There is no Illuminati. None of this shit. Y'all sound retarded every time a black famous person get into trouble with the law. And it's always, at first, they're innocent. You know, we have to take responsibility for our actions. Bill Cosby is no exception to that rule. We quick to just say he's innocent without looking at no documents. It's a conspiracy plan. He tried to buy NBC. That's a problem in our community that we need to take care of. Hell, even Bill Cosby said himself that we need to take responsibility of our own actions, which is ironic considering the situation he's in. And don't get me wrong, Bill Cosby is guilty. But the bigger issue, and this is somewhat I agree with the opposers, is he's not the only one. Bill Cosby's not the only one in Hollywood that's doing this. Pretty sure it's I don't want to say it's common, but I'm pretty sure more women have got raped in Hollywood. It happens, you know. I wouldn't even say rape to like the extremists, but it's women that's forced to have sex for you know, maybe a spot in a movie, whatever. That's a problem we need to fix. I agree. Bill Cosby's not the only one, but he's the one that's got fired under him now, and we need to not. There's racial inequality going on, but this is not the hill to die on. Bill Cosby is guilty. There's no doubt about it. And I'm not saying opposers are like, they should just give up. But what I'm saying is, if you're going to oppose the case, at least make sense doing so. Why do not say stupid shit like he's trying to buy NBC, that's why these rape charges are upon us. That's not cool, you know? Like, just that's not what you need to do. And like, people, I don't know why I'm on Facebook to begin with, but it's like people on Facebook have a lower intelligence than any. Just it's like people go on Facebook and just get dumber, and it's like, damn, I know I said that probably a lot of times, that, and it's like, but I mean, it poses a big problem within our community that women are liars. They're perpetrators. They're not gold diggers, but they're opportunists. It's like people always, like, people saying, "Oh, these women, they seen blood and they hopped on it," and it's like we're victim blaming. We're blaming the victims for getting raped, or whatever word you want to use in this case. People want to think they're lying, making stuff up, because they didn't go straight to the police. And my thing is this: you are not in this. You are not in a person that got molested, raped, sexually harassed, whatever mind. You're not in their mind. You don't know why they chose to hide the fact that they was whatever, molested, raped, sexually harassed. You don't know why they withhold the information. Maybe they know people won't believe them, because when you, as you can see, when they do come out and admit it, people automatically just say you're lying. Now, put yourself in these women's shoes. Cosby was doing this at his height of popularity. He was on top. He was the man. Do you really think people would fucking believe them at that time? Especially with the way his character was portrayed on TV, the way he portrayed himself. People would do the same thing they're doing now, and they would call them liars. That, to me, is a bigger problem than anything. Like, I'm not saying every woman is telling the truth about getting raped. There are liars, but to automatically think every woman that says she got raped is a liar, or in this case, I'm just gonna talk about this Bill Cosby case. To think all 40 of them are lying and they're looking for opportunity, that is a problem that needs to be rectified. We need to do something about that. That's bullshit to me. And I'm not no or like all women are saints. Listen, I know the game. Women will lie to get what they want. But in this case, 40 women saying he drugged and raped them. Where there's smoke, there's fire. And you just can't sit there and say all 40 of them are lying. All 40 of them, more than 40, are looking for a paycheck. What you need to ask yourself is, why did Bill Cosby do this? Why are we defending Bill Cosby? Why do I think these women are lying? Ask yourself that, because you're the problem that poses in rape culture. Like, this is, you're the problem that women face. You're the problem. You're the reason why women don't come straight out and say a man raped them some of the time. You know, there have been women that got raped, and I've seen it on my Facebook, of women saying a young man raped them, and it's been years, and she just now coming out with it. I don't know why she wanted to withhold that information, but does that mean she's lying because she said it years later? No, you don't know, and stop thinking you know why these women withhold information. That everybody have. You don't know how a person's brain works. You don't know what they're thinking on a daily basis. It's the same with suicide victims. People want to talk about, oh, that person was so happy. What does that have to do with suicide? You don't know what goes on. You don't know what triggered them. You know? And that, speaking of suicide, that's that's another video for another day, because that Sandra Bland case is, it's amazing to me how people try to turn a blind eye to stuff. But I'm gonna get off this video. I've been talking for a long time. I just had to take this off my chest, because I see it on Facebook, I see it on Twitter, on Instagram, people posting free Bill Cosby. What the fuck you mean free Bill Cosby? That man's a rapist. Oh, because he's black, because he made you laugh when you was younger, that means he's innocent? Some of the worst criminals are the ones that made you smile. So I'm gonna get off this video, and I want you to, I'm open for discussion. Don't think that I'm just, he's guilty, there's nothing you can do to change my mind. My stance is that he's guilty. I'm standing by that. But I'm also open for discussion. If you want to have a discussion, hit me up in the comments. Hit me on my Twitter. Tweet me. I don't add people on Facebook. That's my private life. But if you want to talk, if you want to discuss this, I'm more than happy to discuss it. But please don't come at me with that NBC theories bullshit. I think whoever posts that and whoever believes that is slightly retarded and needs to get off of Facebook. I don't know how they turned the TV, I don't know how they turned their phone on or computer on to post that. But please come with me with sound defense. Like, don't come at me with that NBC bullshit. But, if you like the video, subscribe, like it, share it. Please share it. Hit me up in the comments. You know the deal. But peace out.
Toughness that this group showed. They were never rattled.